relationships and frequency matching. Oh, yeah. Why do some relationships work or why do some relationships change? Maybe the frequencies match in the beginning and then they don't match anymore. That I know happened in my second marriage. My first, they were never aligned. Anyway, so this segment is called Relationships and Frequency Matching. Your frequency affects who and what you attract. Okay, so let's start with the foundation. Remember, we talked about this. You're not just a body, you're a broadcast tower, constantly sending out signals through your thoughts, emotions, intentions, and nervous system. That broadcast has a frequency that is literally measurable in hertz. And guess what? Other people around you, oh, they feel it, honey. You know, when some people you're like, ew, they give me the and some people are like, oh, I love this person. It's like being in like heaven when I'm around this person. So when you're vibrating in self-worth, you're not even on the same station as someone still tuned into chaos, control, and codependency. So you can't, even if you have physical chemistry, you just, it's like they're here and you're here. You just don't match. You're not aligning. So you have to be both aligned. Ever leave a date? Oh my God. Okay. Like you feel drained. That's not chemistry. That's misalignment. You didn't click because your energy systems were repelling, not resonating. Here's why. Okay. What's true chemistry? True chemistry is when your nervous systems feel regulated, safe, and expanded around each other. If you leave a date feeling anxious, drained, or confused, oh, honey, that's not butterflies. It's your body warning you. Yeah. You know, when like, oh, I have butterflies in my stomach, I'm in love. No, that's bullshit. See how we were programmed all wrong? We were programmed to just be in chaos, live in chaos and thinking we're shit. That's one of my things that I want to do in this world before I leave it. Just just let you know you're powerful, you're magical. We're programmed to not be successful as a being. Yes, you can be successful at the doing part, but how about at the being? That's what I care about. And I want you to be a happy, joyful, peaceful, loving being. You're a human being, not a human doing. We've been sold on the idea that our worth is linked to what we do. That's bullshit. That's nothing to do with anything. What you do is just what you do. And who you are, that's where it's at, baby. All right. So, neurologically, what is this about? You're subconsciously picking up on dysregulated energy. And you know what happens? It exhausts your system. That's why people sometimes you're like, oh my God, I was around that person and I feel so drained because they're dysregulated, especially when people like trauma dump on you. Hello? Okay. Spiritually, what does this mean? Their frequency may be rooted in scarcity, shame, or chaos, and yours isn't anymore. That's why sometimes people just break up for other reasons too. But the frequencies are not matching anymore. Some people grow, other people don't grow. They stay at the same frequency. All right. You guys, okay, so we're talking, this segment is about relationships and energy and frequency, okay? So I'm going to talk about energy resonance 101, the rules of the vibe. Okay, so rule number one, honey, like attracts like. You heard this before, right? And why is this? Your dominant frequency attracts matching experiences, people, and opportunities. Not what you want, but what you are being, right? And remember, your thoughts and emotions have to be aligned. If you think joy, you have to feel the joy. High self worth attracts respect. Deep insecurity masked as confidence attracts narcissists. Peace attracts more peace. Chaos attracts more chaos. We know that. So your outer world is your inner world's echo. I'm going to repeat that. Your outer world is your inner world's echo. All right. So let's go to the third part that I wanted to talk about, as regards to the energy resonance, the rules of the vibe. Okay, we entrain to the people around us. Entrainment is the phenomenon where two rhythms sync up when in close proximity. It happens with heartbeats, yes, brain waves, and breathing patterns. When you're around someone long enough, you begin to unconsciously match their emotional baseline. Yes, you do, unfortunately. So if you're around someone vibrating in stress, shame, or fear, your system may start mirroring that, even if it's not your natural frequency. It happened to me with my narcissistic, abusive ex. I started vibrating so low. And when I got away and moved into my apartment by myself, my energy changed completely because I wasn't around that anymore. Yeah. But when you're around people vibrating in love, creativity, or joy, honey, you get pulled into that. Ideal. Beautiful. Now, if you're healing, some relationships will feel off. We've all been through this. Have you? Let me know in the comments if you've been through this, okay? So this is the spiritual side effects of growth that have nobody tells you about, okay? So as your frequency rises, the old vibration no longer feels like home. Friends, lovers, even family might start to feel off, not because they're bad people, but because your systems are no longer vibrating in the same frequency band. It's not betrayal. Don't feel bad about it. It's just energetic evolution. You're shifting from survival to expansion, from trauma bonds to soul bonds.